Egg Hunt, an old Roblox event with so much history from 2008 to 2020. This event sure has ran its time, huh? Well, as most things are, the first Egg Hunt event titled Eggstravaganza 2008 wasn't too appealing to me. It aged poorly, but the sequel surely has some changes that make it a bit more appealing, right? Short answer, yeah, it's better than Eggstravaganza 2008. You can click off the video now. Long answer, well, there is a lot to go over. But hey, that's why I made this series as a form of retrospective on the Egg Hunt series. The series also counts as a review because I like reviewing things. So why don't we take a look at Eggstravaganza 2010? Eggstravaganza 2010, being a sequel to Eggstravaganza 2008, god that's a mouthful, has a lot to live up to. Or so I believe. I don't really know if there was any big fanfare clamoring about the 2-year hype / wait. For all they know, this was just a one-off deal. But hey, it's back for some reason. Of course, being a sequel, Roblox has the opportunity to learn from the last event and improve on the formula. Some big changes happened to this egg hunt compared to the past one, such as the larger egg count, going from 11 to 16, or the extended periods of time where the eggs are spawned into a server to be collected. The event began on April 2nd, then later ending on April 4th. Okay, I retract what I said about the extended time periods. Yeah, the amount of players collecting the eggs was too overwhelming for Roblox servers to handle apparently. Sad, but understandable considering that this was when Roblox was relatively small and not expecting this kind of stress. I guess there was hype generated about the sequel to this one-off event in 2008. Huh. As an apology, Roblox gave out these free items being the golden egg beaters, which is a little dingy toy you wear around your neck. Strange, huh? Another big thing was the fact that this was around the time Roblox began to slam in people's heads about the thought of purchasing Builders Club. If your account had a Builders Club membership, you were given the Egg Basket, a utility which showed you which eggs you were missing. Owning the Egg Basket will also allow you to collect as many eggs as you want, whilst the non-Builder Club peasants could only collect 3 a day. Gears were also introduced for this event, which gave you improved stats, detailed locations on eggs, and items of havoc, but who cares about those? The real deal is with the 16 eggs. Like the previous Extravaganza, the formula of raining eggs happening on servers on planned time schedules remained the same. Oh dear. Yeah, I didn't really like this formula. It's inconsistent and can lead to multiple problems related to eggs and how they affect games that aren't really built for the eggs. I still hate that damn bombastic egg. This was the reason why I was going to make Extravaganza 2010 a part of the previous video, because it's very similar to 2008's Extravaganza. But then that video got split, and then this video's taking a long time to make, and it's all just a big mess. Anyways, same as that video, I'll be looking at every egg and talking about its quirks and qualities and saying how cool they are, complete with those dumb intros. So why don't we get on with it? You pick it up by walking over it. That's how you get the egg. I can't even say anything about this egg. It's got a boring objective and a boring design. Brown stripes and a brown egg is pretty boring, and the rusty copper thing this egg's going for isn't really too appealing. We got a runny egg! To collect this egg, you simply have to just pick it up, but this time, the egg runs. Instantly more unique. So is it true that these eggs have a mind of their own and don't want to be collected? Really makes you think, huh? The silver reflective pattern looks cool, and it's similar to the old 3D games trying to make a reflective texture. I really like this design. Too bad the objective is pretty bland even when comparing it to eggs from Extravaganza 2008. This egg teleports around and you have to collect it before it eventually teleports off the map. Wait a second. Isn't this just a relocation egg or whatever it's called from 2008? Cool. You know, I kinda like that egg task. It added the right amount of challenge. What, do you think I'll blame them for reusing tasks? No, I only get angry when they do something that isn't fun. This is, for some reason to me, fun. I don't know why, but it's fun to me. The egg design is also good, being a gold version of that chrome egg that I talked about literally just before. I really like it. So why is the rusty egg not copper or something and can be a part of these two reflective eggs? This eggs collection method is pretty much the same as the rusty egg, but this egg launches you, like it's some kind of punishment for collecting it. This egg looks amazing. Interstellar, if you really want to go that far. Some of that crack on the dark side of the moon is like really awesome to me. Also being flung is very funny. This egg is very sad. It gets made fun of by its peers and gets called names that are pretty distasteful. All this egg wants is to be loved, but not by you. The agonizingly ugly egg of green splat, chill out with the names please, sits still, but if you approach it, it summons its inner blooper and screen splats you. Not much of a challenge, but it's unique nonetheless. On another note, this egg's design kind of reminds me of that one world from Mario 64 DS. The one with the Goomba King or whatever it's called. Probably because of the purple stuff on the egg. Still don't get why the admins had to be so rude and call this egg ugly. Okay, so this egg is like shy, right? So why does it just gravitate towards you? For a shy egg, it sure really is just clingy. This egg just kind of forces himself inside your inventory, so you couldn't really do anything about it. It's weird how this egg has this contradicting shyness in its name. I guess it refers to its design. The egg looks like a... I'm not exactly sure what this is. Even the description for this egg kind of just ran out ideas and just said it lacks self-confidence but is magnetic for some reason. Strange little specimen this egg is. Okay, so get this. These eggs rely on a game with a daylight cycle. So the Equinox day egg only spawns during the daytime, and you can put the pieces together with when the Equinox night egg spawns. I think it's pretty cool how these eggs are starting to incorporate game design into their objectives. Seriously, it's awesome that they're introducing these types of mechanics into eggs. It really just brings new life into what otherwise could be a same old extravaganza. Although something that sucks about this egg is that you're kind of screwed if the game doesn't have a daylight cycle script. But hey, we're getting like ahead of ourselves here. Like, this egg is still really cool of a concept to me. Going into design now, I think it's cool how both these eggs' designs complement each other, having only minor differences between the two, you know, to reflect what time of day they were collected in. It's a minimalistic egg with a pretty solid idea to it. Whilst the egg raves in two colors, you have to time yourself to pick up the egg when it turns red, Collecting the egg while it's blue will kill you and not award you with the egg. Like how the name says that this egg's clearly red with no blue. Gotta be some kind of major idiot to screw that one up. The egg's design is pretty cool, with red spotlights casting on a dark egg. At least that's how I interpret it. It's a nice minimalistic design and it has a good objective. The vicious Egg of Singularity, damn that's a cool name, sometimes likes to fly around. Your objective is just to collect the egg while it's in the air. The egg's design is pretty sick. It's like a yellow cloudy egg thing. It's cool. This egg isn't annoying to obtain and it's pretty fun to get. Yet another egg that works together with the game. This egg only spawns in high altitudes and requires a part of the map that is significantly higher up than the original base plate. This is a cool objective that actually works together with the formula Extravaganza has. Man, this must suck for the games without those high places to actually get the egg. I guess you could just use the power to the moon egg to fling you, but that requires some godlike reflexes and precision. The egg's design is a nice cloudy sky. It's pretty peaceful and a nice calm design. Oh god, I'm already remembering that damn bombastic egg. Ugh. But at least this egg isn't remotely the same in terms of properties. This egg simply rolls around and you just have to collect it before it blows up. Simple, but it also has a timer attached to it so it doesn't flood the map. Also, it can be funny when it blows up and flings eggs around. The egg's design is pretty cool, being like a volcanic earth type design, and it does this job way better than that damn Forsaken egg. I'm not gonna read that whole name, spawns zombies. Wait, what? Oh god. Yeah, this egg creates havoc by spawning zombies that actively try to kill you. Two scenarios happen here. Scenario 1, you run away from the zombies. Scenario 2, you fight them. Actually, Scenario 1 would only be your choice if the game doesn't have gears in the player's starter pack. Looks like Roblox still loves creating eggs that inconvenience me in every single way possible. At least the design is sick, right? So what are these zombie noises? Remember what I said about that dice or whatever in the last part? Yeah, that most likely inspired these eggs, the Fabergés. A fancy looking egg that sits upon your head and is stinking rare. Only rarely dropping in a full server only. These eggs would create a rush for each player to rapidly rush to find these eggs in the server. There were 3 types of Fabergés introduced in the Extravaganza 2010. The red, the blue, and the green. These all were very rare. Especially the green one. Jesus Christ, what are these prices? And remain rare items to this day. And this is it. The end of the event. Can't believe it took me this long to make a part about an event so damn short. Well, as any retrospective, I have to give a review on it, so while the event formula remains mostly the same from Extravaganza 2008, yada yada yada, this event massively improves on the formula by introducing more interesting eggs. So I give this event
Wait a second.
What? What is it?
There's a building contest.
Okay, what does that have to do about the event?
It has eggs for prizes.
Okay, so there's this building contest that's called the Crossroads Improvement Project. It began a day after Extravaganza 2010 and ended a day after Extravaganza 2010 was cut short. Roblox decided it would be funny if the items for the building contest were eggs because, haha, it's like a little event alongside the main event. The building contest was based on who could make the most substantial changes to the beloved Crossroads map. The cooler the changes, the higher you get rated. You get prizes depending on how high you get rated as well as how big your point accuracy was. Of course, since there's only 4 eggs, I'm not going to make a whole part of the video on the lightning round. The Sky Egg of the Crossroads. Awarded to people who had a rating of 1.45k or higher. Design is rather boring and unappealing to me. A Boris is a verdant egg of leafiness. Awarded to people who had a rating of 1.65k or higher. I like the leaf texture on it and it gives it a nice crystal tree-like feel. Royal a Jade Egg of Beautiful Dreams. Awarded to people who had a rating of 1.9k or higher. Looks spectacular, the purple texture on the egg really looks great to me. Maybe because I'm a big fan of purple. Violently Pink Egg of Violent Opinions. Awarded to people who had a point accuracy of 80% or higher. Pretty niche design for an egg that has a hilarious name. God damn, that was tiring, but the inclusion of a building contest was cool. For that, I'm adding a bit to my score. So with all that being included now, I think it's time I actually give this event a score. I give this event a...
Wait!
Oh god, what is it now?
Roblox just extended the Eggstravaganza 2010 to July.
Yeah, that's nice and all. I guess I'll increase the score for that extension.
And there is more eggs.
Oh, come on! After the event was cut short, Roblox actually decided to extend the event in July, which, you know, is pretty cool. Not only that, but they also added 7 eggs to the egg rain, which is cool as well, making the new total of eggs 23, which is amazing considering this is a 2010 event. So, why don't we get on with it? Again. Before the full egg drop began again, there was a mini launch on the Swordfighting Heights 4 map, where only this egg spawned. The fact that this egg only spawned on Swordfighting Heights 4 was also referenced in its design, where it has the iconic fire spiral that's present on the main fighting arena in Swordfighting Heights. Really cool design idea, having an egg based on a game. You can later just get this egg for collecting it off the ground when the full egg drop began. Same story as the fiery egg, but this time it's just very boring. In fact, it's literally just a boring egg from 2008. Why? I don't know, this egg just has no point to existing and it's just there. Man, this is dangerously close to a familiar looking egg from a platforming game that's created by a friendly green dinosaur. Also bold move for making it limited Roblox. This egg is covered by some ice and people have to break the surrounding ice using gears or other methods. At least that's what I think is supposed to happen, because it randomly falls itself sometimes. Cool objective, but it could easily just be stolen by someone who didn't put in any of the work into breaking the ice. The design is, well, an original white egg with green spots, not referencing anything here, and it's pretty simplistic. The quote, "wild ride" is very wild, like Jesus. When finishing the ride or interstellar launch, you get the egg. The design's pretty simplistic, being a blue egg with some random stars just dotted on it, which is pretty cool. Zeno's Egg of Paradox is obtainable by grabbing it, but here's the catch. The egg turn small when you go close to it, as well as making you slower. Oh no, that sure is very bad. This egg's easily one of the more annoying ones, since it could just slow your walk speed without you even trying to collect it. And the walk speed never resets to its initial speed, so you're kind of just stuck like this. So good job, you. As well as the Zeno Egg of Paradox. The design is very awesome though. Like, it's shard-like, and it's got an awesome color palette. I ran out of positive things to say about this egg. I guess its scaling effect is pretty cool. Oh no, oh no, it's an egg with missiles. Oh no, code red, code red. Okay, this egg isn't nearly as bad as that bombastic egg. God. Okay, I'm fine. This egg flies around for a couple seconds, shooting rockets, and all you have to do is dodge the rockets, and it kind of just gives up. Okay, that's completely fine. They're not homing rockets, and it gives up after a while. God, I care way too much about this bit. The design is a red reskin of the royal egg from the building contest, and you know, I like it. It's a neat shade, and I really like it. I do prefer the purple one though. I'm just happy this egg isn't nearly as bad as that damn godforsaken bombastic egg. Yep, 2 more Fabergés. Same spawn conditions as the last 3. But hell, the golden one is significantly more expensive than the green one. This is ridiculous. The pink one is pretty and the gold one is pretty dumb. The honeycomb thing doesn't really look that great, especially its like weird shade of yellow. It's a pretty boring way to end off the extension considering the original trio were the first batch of their kind, but who am I to judge? You know, I'm just some random nerd who talks about a digital egg hunt. In conclusion, why did this video take so long to make? Because I procrastinated. Will there be an Egg Hunt 2012 video? Yeah, just don't expect it for another 8 years. In conclusion, Extravaganza 2010 is a really cool event. It did improve on most aspects of the previous Extravaganza, as well as having more cool egg ideas and designs. Is it the best egg hunt? No. Far from it. God, if you think this is the best, I wait till you hear about literally any other egg hunt that came after it. But it's definitely better than the last one. That's for sure. If you want a pros and cons list, here, a little list that came up inside a notepad. Found myself liking this one, but I still get pretty annoyed at some of the decisions that were made in this Roblox event. Mind you, not nearly as annoying as the ones made in 2008. Some aspects of that egg hunt still boggle my mind today. But yeah, Extravaganza 2010 is still, you know, somewhat good. You know, they did make the mistake of including an egg that spawns zombies in. So as a final score, I'm giving Extravaganza 2010 a 5.5 out of 10.